Part 2 of the series on the Gamkaskloof Road covers the section from the 5.3 kilometer to the 15.3 kilometer mark and includes the highest point on the road, which reaches 1,438 meters. The climb up to the summit point is quite stony, and non-four-wheel drive vehicles might experience loss of traction and control along this section. If you've not deflated your tires, please do so at this point, as it makes a huge difference to the tire grip on the road and has the additional benefits of providing a more comfortable ride as well as reducing the risk of punctures. Once over the summit point, the heading remains straight into the west and a long descent of 1.1 kilometers commences, which takes the road down to the first of the 11 passes that you'll be traversing. The road drops down steadily through a slack S-curve, then goes through a 170-degree left-hand hairpin bend at the 6.1 kilometer mark. In springtime, the slopes will be decked in yellow flowers, with the odd protea bush or warbworm adding a splash of pink. The road faithfully follows the valley, formed by two towering east-west running ridges of the Swartberg Range. This valley ranges between 4 kilometers wide at its eastern end to under 1 kilometer at its western side. The road is relatively modern in that it was built in 1962 by a small band of road workers and a foreman named Koos van Zyl and a single bulldozer. The road gradually reverts back into a southwesterly heading, then drops down into the first ravine at the 6.9 kilometer mark. You'll only find the water flowing here after good rain, but the dense growth of restios and other water-hungry plants is a sure sign that water flows here regularly. Climb follows, and the road soon levels off and starts descending once more down a straight section into the south-southwest, which lasts for 900 meters. The road looks relatively easy when watching these videos, which always appears better than the reality. This is due to stabilizers on our cameras, which remove excessive movement. You are, to all intents and purposes, on your own here, and you need to be self-sufficient. Traffic volumes are very low during the week, where you'll be lucky to see one other vehicle, but over the weekend that number might quadruple. There's no mobile reception whatsoever, so check the condition of your spare wheel and tools before departure. We also recommend carrying a standard plug-type puncture repair kit as well as a tin of Holt's tire weld or similar product. The next section consists of another S-curve as the road swings sharply to the left and skirts a second transverse ravine. Here there is often crystal clear water flowing which sometimes runs over the roadway, but it seldom causes any issues in terms of getting over it. If you look up to your left at 11 o'clock, a very tall peak dominates the skyline for the next few kilometers. This is the Gamkaskloof with a summit height of 2,053 meters. The views to the north are spectacular, and this ravine also marks the western boundary of the original farm named Paardenvlei, spelt in the Old Dutch way, V-L-E-Y. The road swings out of the ravine, once more resuming its westerly heading. The descent continues via a gentle S-curve and enters the third side ravine at the 10-kilometer mark. This is the sharpest corner set of the 3 ravines on this section, and you'll need to bring your speed right down to about 10 kilometers per hour. Here the road crosses the third stream via a very sharp right-hand bend of 110 degrees through thick restios and bushes. A short way down the ravine there's a wonderful rock pool for cooling off on those hot summer days. From the 11th kilometer, the road rises over a small neck, then begins descending once again down a narrower section of the kloof, which is just over 1 kilometer wide. Immediately to your left, which is the south, you'll get a good view of the towering Gamkaskloof. If you look a little further ahead, at the 11 o'clock position, the Gamkaskloof can be seen. This peak is slightly lower in height at 1,853 meters and holds sentinel over this section of the road. This section of the road traverses the 2 original farms of Kliphuisvlei 197 and Grootvlei 198. The road remains on the southern side of the valley floor and the going is fairly easy, but do take note of the large amount of big rocks that have rolled down from the mountainside, some of them as big as motor vehicles. The rule of the road is to give way to ascending vehicles, but on a level section things can get quite confusing. Always practice courtesy and friendliness, it works. The valley widens substantially from the 12.5 kilometer mark and soon enters a 90-degree right-hand initiated S-bend at the 13 kilometer point. Remain vigilant at all times, making sure you avoid any sharp rocks. You'll have your work cut out for you, as there are millions of them. Be sure to watch part 3 of the Gamkaskloof Road.